It looks like we are going to be listening to the Dukes of Stratospheare. You're My Drug by Derelict Andrew. Can we get some W's in the chat for our friend Derelict Andrew, you actual friggin' peach, by the Dukes of Stratospheare? You're My Drug. Let's check this out. It looks like this came out in 1987. I do not know what this is. Is anybody here know? This is an XTC side project? Okay. XTC in disguise. Wow. So a lot of people seem to have it on pretty good authority that this is XTC in disguise. So XTC, but not XTC. Let's look at this album cover. This is just a photo in negative, right? And not something incredibly distasteful, I'm sure. But XTC is, well, the Dukes of Stratospheare. So I have to ask, why did they do this and not just release this as XTC? This was originally an April Fool's project by XTC that was parodying a 60s psych and pop. Okay. So that makes it. So wait a minute. You're telling me that XTC, as an April Fool's joke, does an entire double album, like an entire double album, as an April Fool's joke to serve as like a 60s psychedelic pastiche? They didn't tell anybody it was them. How did they? I was literally going to say, that kind of reminds me of what what Fish did with like the Casbot rock thing. I think we're going to have to listen to that finally, because but this is such, I'm fascinated. Is that really what they did? When did it come out that it was them? Andy was hired to produce an album, but when he got fired from the project, he had already, so he got $5,000 from the label to make a quick album. So when did people, Andy Partridge wanted to distance the music from XTC's established reputation, allowing them to playfully emulate bands like the Beatles and Pink Floyd without the pressure of their usual critical expectation. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. They didn't want to be held to their own standard. So, okay. Let's check this out, guys. You gotta let me know. Have you heard this song or this artist before? Are you familiar, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? Guys, I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. I'm really excited. This came with a tremendously tasty bit of context. Shout out to our friend Derelict Andrew, who is an absolute peach. Ghost Ship Robot, thank you for the sub. You guys are going crazy on the hype train over there. Oh my gosh. And You're My Drug. Here we go. Really was some tasty context, dude. Doug! Definitely earphone candy, by the way. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub. You guys, Tuna Fish 30. Beautiful. Peach Cone, thank you for the 10 tickle bitties. The harmonies here are really exciting, but then it's got that surf rock thing. Kind of reminds me a little bit of B-52Z. But I also think that B-52's whole bit is kind of doing like the 60s pastiche thing gone new wave. So I see the comparison. headphones are going nuts on this song.
You take me to hell and I'm deeper than hell ever done. And you fly me higher than a trip on a magical run. Confessions unravel, you bang with your gavel, and here I stand
Funny, thank you.
in a court where you are the judge.
Kind of reminds me of They Might Be Giants a little bit.
Guilty in a court where you are the judge.
Like, it reminds me of like a John Linnell kind of vocal take. It's the phaser guitar thing.
Will you bring me color where once I had just black and white? Now I have rainbows appear around here in the night. Our true love is growing and passion is flowing. I don't need any cigarettes or beer from a jug. You're my drug.
Hey, hang on. I need to glaze the bass here. I know I can't be the only one that just got walked all over.
Is flowing. I don't need any cigarettes or beer from a jug. You're my drug.
I'm hearing the Beach Boys vocal stuff. So Colin Moulding is the bass player here that walked all over us. I have not heard Jellyfish, no. This bass is just so great. I'm not gonna lie. Other than... So, I've listened to Drums and Wires quite a bit, but more than anything, I've listened to the song Making Sense for Nigel. I so much. It's the song that stuck. I think it was like the first one that got under my skin, where I was like, "Whoa, okay, yeah, okay." And that's really like all I got. But I do I think Drums and Wires is probably like my so far the one I like, but Making Plans, good sir. Yeah, I do think I kind of maybe it's just newness, maybe it's like a recency bias, but there's something about this sound that I'm just immediately getting taken with. Bass walking really does. The panning. It really is circling around the room there, like of your headphones. I really liked that a lot. Admittedly, not that I have heard really any XTC that I disliked, but I particularly found a lot of enjoyment in that. I also think it's hilarious that they drop an hour-long album as a different band name. Good on them, dude. I had no idea who the Dukes of the Stratospheare were, but I'm happy to have found it. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.